Hey, what's going on, guys? Double 18 Set Shadow here. Worlds BCS 2023 has come to an end, and with all the dust settled, the winning deck for Cardfight Vanguard Standard was none other than Shojodoji. Unexpected, probably. At least to me, it was definitely unexpected. I've been hearing things here and there about Shojodoji being underrated and pretty strong overall. I mean, ultimately, it is a good deck, but to take the entirety of Worlds, that's definitely not something I would have anticipated. But with that in mind, for today's Market Watch, I'm going over Shojodoji first, where right now, when you take a look at it, 20 listings still available on its triple rare starting from $2, and the FFR only has one listing at 45 right now. This card has been bought out here and there for its FFR in the past, so this isn't really anything new. And to be fair, all the copies that have been bought beforehand were all bought before the regional actually started anyway. But the recent ones did actually sell for $40, so with the only one left being at 45, it could potentially sell. But the user who has it on sale right now does have a somewhat questionable reputation. But in addition to Shojodoji, we do have a few other buyouts that have been happening on the market in relation to it, like Stealth Dragon's Sukuryodachi, which right now, the foil version of this card has a lower listing than its regular promo. It's $18 for the foil right now with 5 listings, and there's only one listing right now on the regular version at $30. And if we take a look at sales, we're looking at $15 to $16 recently, all happening over Worlds weekend. So I would definitely say this is due to Shojodoji's victory at Worlds. And if we take a look at the detail of the foil, oh, that's a lightly played copy for $18. But we do have near mint copies for $18 to $21 right now. So if you do want to pick this up, well, let's see. Sells were $13 to $18 recently, and at this point, the foil is cheaper than the regular promo. So if you do want to pick this up now, better to go for the foil. The next one is Sea Strike Dragon and Largulf, which is one of the set 13 stride fodders that are grade 3s. This one is running low on listings right now, starting at $4 and a market price of $3.77. And if you take a look at listings right now, we do have a number of them that go up to $5 at this point. So if you do need to pick this up, just keep in mind there are only 9 listings left on it. So I'd probably pick yours up sooner than later if you need to. Otherwise, it could end up something like Yellow Jewel Beast Topaz. Although Topaz is Cater's Sanctuary, so I can definitely see why this saw a huge spike in value. Currently, it's only got 4 listings for its triple rare, and it has been selling for $17.50 plus. Available listings go from $17.50 to $20 among these 4 listings, so if you do need to pick this up, unfortunately, the ship has sailed on its low prices, and now it's probably going to be staying up here for a while. Something that really fell out over time, though, is Omnia Gruso. This card did see a spike in value when it initially came out, but now the card has dropped off pretty hard and is a pretty consistent $1 to $2 if you want to pick it up. And it's got over 40 listings right now. Yeah, 46 listings altogether. So very easy to pick up if you want to grab this one. I don't anticipate this recovering anytime soon. Then we've got Magnolia Elder. After the recent episode that refeatured Megami and refeatured this card has been seeing a buyout as well, and the base price has increased to about $9 with 8 listings remaining. You can see from the graph it's ticking up just a little bit there. And recent sales have all been selling for almost $6, and one did sell for close to $9. Ultimately, we have a few copies that settle around $10, $11, and then it eventually makes its way back up into the $12 to $20 mark. So Magnolia Elder is getting back up there, but it is getting reprinted as part of the Triple Drive set. So if you can wait, we're not even getting Divine Clash until after that set, so it might be better to wait anyway. Some other cards that are really booming right now include Sages, which is from Festival Collection, and I haven't covered this one in a while, but there are 2 listings on the triple rare version starting at 47 and 5 cents. And the FFR is as high as $149 right now. So that's just insane. I mean, yeah. It's an insane price at this point, but anything from Festival Collection 2023 that has worth is really just getting bought heavily. To that point, our next card, we finally caught up. Valsh Blonde, the cycler for Lyrical Monasterio, the triple rare caught up to the price of the FFR, and now they are both $65. So if you need to pick this card up, it's no question you'll want to pick up the FFR. However, I believe there's only one listing with that $65 mark. Yeah, after one listing at $65, it's $73 plus, and there are only 4 more copies after that. So, yeah, if you do need to pick this up, might as well grab this FFR before you start taking a look at the Triple R. In fact, probably just better to grab a bunch of FFRs as they have the potential to go back up in value. Burrow Mushrooms is an interesting candidate right now where the rare is moving its way back upward on its price, and its listings have not really shortened out that much, but there are 10 left. $217 is the base price and the market price is $218, but the FR has dropped in price. 12 listings on this one with $8 as the low, and that is a 99-cent shipping cost, so yeah, it's not like the shipping is going to jump it over $12 or anything. But remaining listings available are $11 plus right now. So after this one goes for $8 a piece, we're back up into the $11 range. However, if you take a look at recent sales, all the more recent sales have been under $10. So will this actually sell over $10 afterward? There's potential for that to happen, but this card has not been able to crack $15 yet, so it's hard to say that this will see much of a value gain even if you try to buy into the FRs. A card that I haven't covered in a while, Solid Stürmer, has the FR on buyout status again, but not a very high price. 3 listings overall, and it's currently at $2 right now. Then it's been selling a few times for about $150 to $2, and all the current available listings are $2 or more when you consider shipping and handling. I don't see this card seeing a lot of play overall, so I don't understand why it consistently keeps getting buyouts, but it never actually increases much in value. I mean, market price wise, it's definitely increased over the last few months, but it's been hardly any increase at all from about 133 to 157 right now. And so I can't really see this card seeing too much of a gain, but if you have any idea as to why this card just keeps moving like this, I'd like to hear. I just don't see it myself. Stealth Fiend Forktail. This one, with Shiranui coming out soon, this one is definitely going to be gaining some popularity for a while. At 15 listings and a base price of about $17, it has been getting bought for $20 plus right now. And available listings only have a few copies under that $20 mark, so if you're looking to build Shiranui, the price is still up there for this card, although it will be coming in the triple drive set, so if you can wait, probably best to wait. But if you want the blinged out version of this card, the Secret Premium Kodama, which comes out of set 11, this one is down to one listing at $250, and all the recent sales have been $115 to $120. So definitely a big jump in price, and I would not think it would sell at this price, but it could. But that would be an enormous jump from the $115 mark, so I honestly don't think it'll be able to sell there. A quick rundown of the glitter units from set 5, which I will note will all get reprinted in the triple drive set, but I just wanted to go over base pricing right now. Starting with Eva, we've got $382 for the base price and a market price of $416. We've got Tegrea, who is currently $239 base price with a market price of $250 or $271. There's also Tamayura, which is currently 75 cents at its cheapest and $185 market price. So far, there are also lots of listings available for these, so they're not really at risk of getting bought out. Same goes for Chaos, which is still the cheapest among the whole lot at 29 cents and a market price of 70. Or I stand corrected. The cheapest one is actually Roroa at 25 cents, but a market price of 164. So those are the current flat 5 glitters from set 5. All pretty cheap to pick up right now and still getting their reprints. But I also wanted to bring that up because one of the last Bushiroad streams that we had before featured the Chronicles for the Glitter series as part of their advertising. So I'm curious to see if they're planning to go with some new glitters down the line to follow up with these cards. Virina Esperidia, also with Shiranui coming up, I just wanted to revisit this card. And right now, not much of a price gain, $14.29 for the base triple rare. And as for the DSR, we're looking at $125 right now with 6 listings base. Market price on that one is about $114.50. But given Izasawa is looking to be a more prominent pick for Shiranui coming forward, it could be the case that Esperidia just kind of falls off. I mean, in Japan, you didn't see much play of this card in Shiranui, so I wouldn't be too surprised. Dragon Monk Gojo. This card from A Brush with Legends set 2, the SP is gone. And right now it's been selling for... Last sale was $1. I don't know what the shipping was on that, considering the prior sales were $4 and $6.50. So if you have SP Gojos, they're not on the market anymore, so you could probably sell them for a few dollars, possibly more. Galactic B-Hero Broad Felvis also got a buyout, as Heroes got featured at Worlds at some point. It's got 3 listings right now, but its last sell was $8. And the lowest listing now is $17.69, so whether it'll actually sell at that point seems highly doubtful, given that the last few prices were all under $10. Again, it could happen, but I can't really see it. Yubi no Kesho Rose. I was talking about how this card got bought out before, but it looks like we got some listings back on the market at cheaper prices. It's recently sold for $6, and the lowest listings are now around $6-7 each. So if you held out a little bit on this, you've been rewarded and you can pick it up a little cheaper. But it's still above the common $4 mark that it was at before. And for wrapping up today, I just want to go over the first several cards for Lyrical Monasterio set 4, because there have been some buyouts that have been happening after all those other buyouts we had been talking about. So the first one is going to be Yuika, which is currently at $24 with 5 listings, so it is running low there. I'll also note that Dreamy Cafe Reptilis, it got bought out before, but we're back to 10 listings on that one starting at 13, so that buyout has basically faded out. But there's also Ulparas's triple rare, the cat, which is currently at 7 listings and $8, so that's one to pay attention to. And then, of course, you've got Jacopare Thertius and Gorgonized Siana, which are both at 3 listings right now and about $7 to $8 a piece. But the really big ones all actually fall under Charmant. Vivid Night Festival Oralis is currently at $23 for its triple rare, with only 2 listings left on the market, so... Actually, let me take a look at the history on that one, because that's a big jump there. It's listed as 25 at the lowest. That's interesting to see. All the recent copies got bought up for $6 to almost $9. So this could potentially become a $10 to $15 card. Can it actually sell at 25? Charmant is a popular deck, so that has potential to happen. And on top of that, Charmant herself is starting to run out of copies and is now base $8 with only 3 listings left and a market price of 5. And we take a look at the remainder of this page. Prism Promised Labrador is also running low on quantities with 9 listings left at $7 to start and a market price of 4. And just kind of taking a look at the top of page 3, see what's been happening. Well, Briga, which is the stride fodder for Lyrical Monasterio, is $2 right now with 11 listings. Herminia isn't at risk of buyout at all. It's $140 with 40 listings there. So that's still okay. And otherwise, I don't think there's really anything else. Even Planet Idol Pacifica is at no risk of a buyout with 31 listings here. And it's 97 cents to start. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys later.